topic is interrogative sentence, and we're going to learn how to transform a sentence and assertive sentence into an interrogative sentence. The first step is you have to identify the be form of verb. See the question given. Amritvalli is leaving today for a conference. So the be form of verb is. Now the sentence is a positive sentence. That is, it doesn't have any no or not in the sentence. So we have to first make it a negative sentence for which we have to add a not after the be form of verb, that is not, becomes is not. So now the sentence becomes Amritvalli is not leaving today for a conference. Now in order to make it an interrogative sentence, is not becomes isn't and begin the sentence interrogative sentence with isn't, and the rest part of the sentence remains as it is. See, isn't Amritvalli leaving today for a conference. Leaving today for a conference. And then finally a question mark at the end of the sentence. Moving on, number 2. Mausami was accused of fraud in the company. Once again, for first we have to detect the be form of verb, that is was. Add a not after that in order to make it a negative sentence. So Mausami was not accused of fraud in the company. Now was not will be written as wasn't and begin the interrogative sentence with wasn't. So after this, the rest part of the sentence is copied. Wasn't Mausami accused of fraud in the company? Accused of fraud in the company. Once again, there will be a question mark at the end. Number 3. Ernie ate the last donut. Over here, there is no be form of verb. There is only one main verb, that is ate. And ate is given in past tense. Because it is given in past tense, we have to start the sentence with did. And the sentence, assertive sentence, is a positive sentence. So first, we have to convert it into negative sentence. So we will add did because ate is in past tense, that's why did, and then we're going to add a not in order to make it negative, and ate will be written as eat because we have already written did, that is a past tense. So because this is in past tense, this we have already written in past tense. Now we have to use the present form, that is eat. Now once the sentence has become a negative sentence, that is Ernie did not eat the last donut. Now did not, we will begin the sentence with did not. Did not will be written as didn't. So didn't. After that, the rest part of the sentence remains the same. Ernie, eat, the last donut. And then finally a question mark. Moving on, number 4. The cat crossed the busy street. Again, there is no be form of verb in the sentence and the sentence is positive. So, we have to, and here it is written crossed, which is in past tense. So, we have to add did not cross. Because it is in past tense, that's why I am using did. And then we will use the present form of crossed, that is cross, and cut it out. Now, the cat did not cross the busy street. This is the negative sentence. Now, did not will be written as didn't and begin the sentence with didn't. The rest part of the sentence remains the same. The cat crossed the street. The cat crossed the busy street. And then finally, we have got a question mark at the end. Moving on, number 5. Aman can play the guitar well. The be form of verb over here is can. And we have to add a not after that in order to make it negative. So the sentence becomes Aman cannot play the guitar. Cannot will be written as can't in short form. And the next part of the sentence remains the same. Can't and then Aman. Play the guitar well, play the guitar well. And finally, question mark at the end. Now, after this, number 6, Stella can understand why he is upset. Again, we have got can. Insert a not after that. So my sentence becomes Stella cannot understand why he is upset. So begin the sentence with cannot, that is can't. The rest part of the sentence remains the same. So can't Stella understand why he is upset. Understand why he is upset. Question mark. Next, there's an. There's means there is. It's a short form for there is. So there is an engineer. So we have already got the be form of verb, that is. So after that we are going to add a not. So the sentence becomes there isn't or there is not an engineer speaking in the conference hall. So again we are going to begin the sentence with is, not becomes isn't. We are going to begin with that isn't, and after writing isn't, we are going to copy the rest part of the question unchanged. That is, an engineer speaking and there an engineer speaking in the conference hall. In the conference hall. Moving on, and there is a question mark. Moving on to number 8. The snow goose has returned early this year. Again, has. So we will add a not after this in order to make it hasn't. See, returned is a main verb and has is the be or auxiliary form of verb. So the snow goose has not returned early this year. So we're going to start the sentence with has not, write it as hasn't. So hasn't and the next part of the sentence remains the same. The snow goose. Return becomes return becomes return. Okay. So we have written return early this year. Early this year. Now number 9. Your family tries to cheer you up when you are feeling low. So your family tries. So over here there is no be form of verb, so we have to add do, does or didn't. Here there is tries, which is in present tense. So we are going to write and your family. Family is a single entity. So that is why we are going to use singular, that is does. So we are going to write does and we are going to insert a not in order to make it negative. Now my sentence becomes your family does not try. Tries will be written as try because we have added does over here. We have already added does. S is used over here, so S will not be used in the tries. So it becomes your family does not try to cheer you up when you're feeling low. So does not, we will begin the interrogative sentence with does not, which is written as doesn't, and the rest part of the sentence remains the same. Your family. Try to cheer you up when you're feeling low. Try to cheer you up when you're feeling low. Question mark. Next, moving on. Number 10. Antara chose the most delicious item on the menu. Again, here there is no be form of verb. The verb given is chose and which is written in past tense. Chose is a past tense of choose. So we are going to start the sentence with did. So first convert it into negative sentence. So we are going to write did not and chose will be written as choose, the present form of chose. So Antara did not choose the most delicious item on the menu. Now, did not will be written as didn't, begin the sentence with didn't, and the rest part of the sentence remains the same. That is, Antara, choose the most delicious items on the menu. The most delicious items on the menu. Once again, a question mark at the end.